Hey folks, John here again. This is part 3 from the last 2 videos. I should mention in the census, if you remember, about the 1850 census or so, not only can you find out how old the ancestor was, you can find out where they were born. Just to let you know what's on them, in case you haven't done this before. What you should do is when you go onto the site and you type in the name, sometimes it's last name first and first name last. And it has the gender and the ages of the person. So with that you can figure out about average of what year they were born in. And on the end you can find out what they did, kind of occupation they had, or and you can find out where they were born. Usually they did it. But one thing you should always do, back up your information. It says, because sometimes people they don't remember which town they were born in. So which is some of my answers is that's exactly what happened. The informant gave them the wrong information. The ages can be off by 2 or 3 years, but it's always good to check. But the census does give you good information. So I always figure more or less 3 or 4 years, and that about works out right. And you have to know what the occupations were at the time. Sometimes when they say wheelwright, that's not the person's name. That's an occupation. A wheelwright is a person that used to make wagon wheels. And a cobbler is a person that made shoes. And there is books about it. So just a few tips for you. It says right now I'm downloading my second part of the video. I might just download all tonight, one right after another. But what I should do is just upload them for like 2 tonight, and this one that I'm making right now up for Monday night. And I'll probably be making some more. Oh, I'll definitely be making more. A good source for the information. And remember, this is for my brother's sake. The information that I was trying to think of, where you get the information for the Sony Vegas software, the tutorials, and this is a heads up to him. What's his name? Bill Myers. Shout out to Bill Myers. I like your videos. And he does have good information for Sony Vegas Platinum editions, which is where I usually get all mine from. If I have a problem, I just look at one of his videos and it seems to help. And it's good to know. I'm surprised there's so much information about this. Now I just gotta look up information on how to use Adobe Photoshop Elements. I really don't know how to use all the things. Just the focus and the brightness and contrast is all I know how to do so far. But it does look a lot better than the old program I used to have. Doesn't do quite the same thing, but I guess with trial and error, I guess it will work. Even if I have to do it little bit by little bit. I definitely gotta download the software for my scanner. I recently downloaded the files for my for the printer. Well, since I updated Windows 7, I hadn't had no didn't install the printer program. I didn't think I needed it, so I didn't install it. Me. This is, I always forget I have such a big hard drive and there's still hardly anything on it because it's almost over 300 gigs. I think I only have, I'm like halfway through. Something like that, maybe a quarter of the way with all the programs I have on here. I know one thing I need to get. I need to get another memory chip for this camera. This is 16 gigs. Little SCD HD card, I think it is. It's a little dinky thing about about an inch square that flips up into the camera. Amazing what they do nowadays, isn't it? Oh, and I found out there's a camera, a little pocket camera, that does have a microphone jack. It looks like a flip cam. It's called, I forget what's the guys call it. It's something made by Kodak. It has it looks like a flip cam, about the same dimensions, but on the sides has a microphone jack. Of course, you know if it's made by Kodak, it's they usually make pretty good cameras. They've been making them for so long, so they know what they're doing. And the Kodak. I looked at certain electronic stores. The only place I could find it is on Amazon, but they're relatively cheap, like a little over $100. I think they cost. I should get one. I don't know the quality or how good they are, but they are high def and they do have a microphone jack, which means you could get a cordless microphone system, and with a cheap adapter that you can get in a radio supply store, put that on there, slap the receiver to the camera, and the transmitter could be worn on the subject. I forget the name of the microphone system. It's I have it in my records someplace. It's really easy to look up. So just do a Google search for wireless microphone systems, and a whole bunch of them will show up. They're two little square thingies. One goes to the camera, the other one goes to the other part, the transmitter and receiver. And they're like $100. Dang it. Oh well. This is part 3 of my little short video series. So long for now. I'm going to be editing for a while. So I'll see you tomorrow. My name is John, and you have been informed, and I hope entertained. Bye bye.